Welcome back, children. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is determiners, and we are going to learn a very important difference today, difference between a few and the few. Let's understand the difference between a few and the few. But before that, let me tell you, we use them with countable nouns. Now, the first one is few. Few means hardly anything. That means almost nothing, or we can say almost zero. It also has negative meaning. For example, few girls like to play with toys. That means there is no girl in this world who doesn't like to play with toys. Fine? So let's go to the next one. A few. A few means some. It always has a positive meaning. For example, a few children are playing. That means some children are playing. The last one is the few. The few means not many, but all that are there. For example, the few remarks he made were nice. That means though he had made less number of remarks, but all the remarks he made that were nice. Let's understand the concept with some more examples. So look at the first example. Few old men have good health after 70. Children, we know almost nobody has good health after 70. That's why I have used few. Next, few people can speak a foreign language perfectly. My dear children, we can speak our native language perfectly, but not the foreign one. That's why I have used few people. That means almost nobody. Next, the park had few visitors on a rainy day. Do you like to go to a park on a rainy day? No, that's why I have used the determiner few visitors. That means almost nobody visits a park on a rainy day. Next, few birds were in the tree while it was being cut. That means when the tree was being cut, there was no bird. That's why few birds. Now, a few. A few means some. So let's have the first example. I have a few marbles that I can give you. That means I have some marbles and I can give you those marbles. Next, I bought a few candies from the store. We can't go to a store and buy all the candies. Obviously, we'll buy some. That's why a few candies from the store. A few colorful balloons floated in the air. That means some colorful balloons floated in the air. And the last one, I have a few friends, so I am not lonely. That means I have some friends and that's why I'm not feeling lonely. Next is the few. The few means almost all. Look, the few cars on the road honked impatiently at the traffic jam. That means during traffic jam, every car was honking. That's why I have used the few cars. That means all the cars. Let's go to the next one. I have read the few books that I have. Though I have less number of books, but I have read all those books that I have. That's why the few books. The few apples left in the basket were starting to rot. That means almost all the apples in the basket, they start to rot. That's why the few apples. Now let's discuss the exercise given in our grammar bites. Fill in the blanks using few, a few or the few. Look at the first sentence. Rama was asked to speak dash words in a meeting. Obviously some words in a meeting. For some we have a few. That's why I'll use a few here. Next sentence, dash books she had were all destroyed. All word is given to you. And I have told for all we use the few. That's why I have added the few here. Next sentence, he has read only dash poems. That means some. So for some we have a few. I'll add a few here. And the next one is dash days rest will do you good. Will do you good means will help you to feel better. Obviously some days, for some we have a few. That's why I have added a few here. And the next one is he is a man of dash words. That means he doesn't speak much, almost zero words. So for zero we use few, and I hope everything is clear to you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.